Hello everyone, my name is Adi Jain. So in today's video, we are going to solve a LeetCode easy problem, that is remove duplicates from sorted array. This question is basically, you can say, from the array tag only. It is solved using array only. So let's understand the question. So the question says, given an integer array nums sorted in non-decreasing order, remove the duplicates in place such that each unique element appears only once. The relative order of the element should be kept same. Okay, since it is possible to change the length of the array in some languages, you must instead have the results be placed in the first part. Okay, you can read the question yourself. Let's jump into the logic of this question. So for example, let me first clear the this. Sure, sure guys. So here is the question. For example, what we have given to us in the question, we have given to us, we are having a array, correct? For example, what we have given is, we have given an array that is nums. And in nums array, for example, we have given is nums equals to, for example, this is the array 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4. Then as you can see in this array nums, correct, we have multiple elements that are reoccurring. For example, 1 is occurring 2 times, 2 is occurring 3 times, 4 is occurring 4 times. So the basic objective of the question is, problem is, we have to remove the duplicates, correct? For example, the resultant array should be nums equals to 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4, correct? Now what intuition you got from this question? We have a array in which there are many duplicates elements, and we only have to keep the single frequency of each element. For example, here we have removed this one, we have removed this two, we have removed this four, or basically you can say we are only taking the single frequency, correct? For example, in this array nums, all elements are occurring only single times, correct? Now here's the trick, or you can say here's the gist of the question, where I can say the catch is here, you don't have to change the array size. For example, you do not have to create the new array. For example, here the num array is this one, right? Num array is this one, correct? Now according to the question, this array has how much size? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The length of this array is 8, correct? Now according to question, we should not build another array. Like here we are storing here we are making a new array. For example, this is nums1, okay, and we can easily store each and every element in a second array. For example, we have nums array, we will traverse through this nums array, and we will store each element single to our new array. For example, we have made new array, that is, for example, we are making vector, simple vector, then vector int v. All right, we are traversing in nums for auto I nums, correct? Here you can write the code. For example, if I double equals to previous one, then I will push the vector. Like if I is not taken, I we dot push I, otherwise you will continue, right? You can do this easily by using another array, but the catch of this question is, you cannot make another array. You have to solve this question using this nums only, and you have to return the index. For example, I will tell you what you have to do. For example, this is our original num array, right? It is having 8 length. Then you have created another nums array, that is, you are taking nums only. For example, what you have to do is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, correct? Here, by the by the fourth index, I know all elements are unique. Else, the remaining space in the array, I don't care. Like for example, here it is 1, 2, 1, 3, 4. Anything can be there. I want the elements to up to 0 to 4, correct? I know that from my 0 to 4th index, all elements are unique. I have to return this value. Okay. For example, let's understand with another example for better clarity. I hope you got the intuition right now. What we have to do, we have to take that array only, the original array. For example, we have given another array that is nums equals to, for example, you can say that is 2 comma 2 comma 3 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5 comma 6 comma 7 comma 7. Now as you can see, the length of the array is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Correct? The original length of the array is 9. But according to the problem, what I have to do, I have to return the value of the particular index up to which all my indexes, all my elements are unique. For example, the answer of this question will be nums 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then here is can be anything, here can be anything, here can be anything, here can be anything. I don't want these values. The only thing, the only index I want to get out is this much of length. And what is the length of this array? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The length of this array is 6 and this index is 5. So I will return the answer 5. I hope you got the point right now what we are trying to do, because you can easily see in the question here it is written in place. Correct? I will change the color of my this. Here you see this is written in place, right? In coding, in place is the same thing. Like whatever we are doing, we have to change that particular thing into the say original given array. Like in place is this only. Like here you can see what we are doing. We are changing the values, or we are changing the values in the original array of that is nums. Correct? We are not creating any other array or any other vector. So let's move to the solution of this question. How we will be able to solve it. Okay. So let's first see how we are going to solve this question. Let's first see the approach of this question. Now, for example, we have this array only nums equals to 1 comma 1 comma 2 2 3 4 and 4. Okay. For gist of yourself, we are going to solve this question by two pointer method. So at first, what we are doing is we are taking int insert. Okay. This is the key that I have taken. Insert will be the index value where I will be inserting my unique elements only. Note, mark my words, we are only storing the unique values here. Then what we will do is we will run a loop from int. For example, let's say we have taken j from 1 to j less than nums dot size. Here please mark, I am hoping that you know these basic syntax of C++. My major code solution will be in C++ only. Then what we will do is we will traverse to the array. For example, if we are traversing through, like for example, we are traversing nums at I. Wait. Sure. Okay. So we have taken an array that is nums. So we are taking here two pointers. First is int I equals to 0, then other is j equals to 1. Correct? Here I have taken two pointers, that is int I equals to j, and second was j equals to 1. Now as you can see right now, where my I is here. Correct? And j is here. Now we will compare. What we will compare, as you can see, this value will always be unique. We are assuming that this value is always be unique because this is the first element of the index. Now we will compare it with the j. Like if num set I double equals to num set j. Correct? we are comparing both the values. If we can see if the our I index value is double equals to j, then what we are doing is we will increment the our j pointer. Note here, we will only increment our j pointer. So what it will going to happen is our j pointer is here right now. Our j pointer was 1, then j pointer is right now is 2, right? Now j pointer is at 2 index, and what is the value at 2? That is 2. And where our I is 1. Now you can see this condition is false. Then what we will do is we will write another condition, that is else, and here what we will do is we will basically increment the I value first, num set plus I, and then assign the value, that is num set j. Then we will also increment the value of j. Correct? Now what we have done is we have got the another element, that is 2. We have stored that element into second index, that is here. Now the index where I have previously I was having 1, I will store 2. Correct? And my j pointer will increase to this one, and I pointer is at this one. Value of I pointer will be 1 and j pointer will be 3. Right? I know this is cumbersome little bit, but as soon as we do the code and as you dry run this on your pen and paper, you will definitely understand this. Right? Now let's try to code this thing. You might better understand at that point of time. For example, here we have this code. Now what we're doing is we are taking int. For example, we are taking insert position. Then what we are doing, we are taking another int j equals to 0, or you can take j0 equals to 1, because we are assuming our first index is always be unique, while j less than nums dot size. As you can see, obviously we have to run until j equals less than nums to size. Then if num set I double equals to num set j, then we only have to increase our j pointer. Why j pointer? Because we got a duplicate value and we don't want to take a duplicate value into our final index that we are trying to solve, right? Then what we will do, tell me guys, tell me, please tell me. Then else then we will do nums at plus I. Why? Because we got the second different next unique value. Then we will store it into our ith index, and then I equals 2. We will do nums at j. We will also increment the our j pointer. Then what we can do is we can simply return I plus 1. Why plus 1? Because we are returning the final value, and here I is insert. I will simply take I. Alright, so for example, now we will try to run it, and let's see if this is running or not. And yes, it is running. Now let's try to submit this solution. And yes, as you can see, we got the solution right. I hope you got this point. I hope you got this point. Then let's first try to understand what is the time complexity and space complexity of this question, right? So as you noticed, here we are not using any different array or any data structure that is storing some values. So obviously the space complexity will be O of 1. Why? Because we are not declaring any other data structure or anything. So the space complexity will be O of 1 only. The space complexity will be O of 1. Now let's talk about its time complexity. As you can see in the code, what we are doing, we are simply traversing our j. I don't care about the I, but I only care about my j, my jth pointer. What j pointer is doing? J pointer is traversing to size of nums. So maximum, it is traversing simple array. So you can say it is O of n. Why O of n? Because my my jth pointer, my j pointer is traversing up to size only. For example, if I have this num set, that is 1 comma 1 comma 2 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4, What my J pointer is doing? J pointer is traversing through nums 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what our J pointer is doing. I hope you got this question. You can definitely check out my repo for the solution, or you can say just try it out once. Try to solve it in your pen on paper, then you will definitely understand it. Thank you so much. Meet you guys in next video. Bye bye.